Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the new Pokemon Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends ZA. So recently, Pokemon Legends ZA was released, and there are a lot of compilation videos of all the new Mega Evolutions. And I'm going to be honest with you, after watching a few of those compilations, I've never had more mixed feelings in my entire life. You know, I should be popping off because the Mega Evolutions are back, and honestly, those were my favorite upgrades to the Pokemon. Take a look at like the Gigantamaxes, Terraforms, the Z moves. Those are honestly all like kind of in comparison. But I'm going to be honest with you, some of the Megas just don't really work and some of them actually do. It's like, again, it's a really weird mix of feelings. I recently made a video on this as well, or more of a short video using memes, which is a weird thing that people do nowadays. They rank movies, characters, sequels, like literally almost like anything with memes. And I just want to do that for fun, and it was a pretty fun video to make. But now, because my favorite era of Pokemon is the XY era, and I love the XY TCG, I wanted to make a video, or like an actual video, on the new Mega Evolutions, because I am very passionate about, like, you know, obviously you want stuff to have really cool designs. Look at Mega Charizard X as an example. And there's so many more from the older days that were really cool. You had a few stinkers like Mega Sableye, because it's just Sableye with red gem eyes and holding a really big red gem. It just didn't really look too different. But trust me, I think we got some even worse ones in ZA. So before we get started, I would appreciate if you guys would hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would mean the world to me. Anyhow, guys, let's get started on the new Pokemon Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends ZA. Enjoy the video. So kicking it off with Mega Meganium, so it gets more flowers and its eyes are bigger. That's it. I mean, I don't really see much with it, but it's not bad, I guess. But there's so much more that could have been done here. Mega Emboar. This one's honestly my favorite of the three starters. Don't really have much to say about Mega Emboar, just like with Mega Meganium, but overall, it's kind of cool. Mega Feraligatr. This one's pretty ridiculous, I'm gonna say. There's not really much with it, except for that giant head that it gets. Like, I get it. It looks really goofy, but it's Feraligatr. It's supposed to look ferocious, not goofy. I understand his eyes look really funny, but let's be honest, I wish it was more like, again, a ferocious look instead of just having like a giant head. Mega Barbaracle. Quite the unexpected choice to get a Mega, but I'm not against it. I think it looks pretty cool, gaining a lot of arms. The orange becomes a little bit darker, and overall he just looks more intimidating. So for an unexpected Mega Evolution, this was a decent surprise. So brief little intermission here. So far, things are looking pretty fine and dandy, right? Well, guess what, guys? Next up is Mega Starmie. Ew! I'm gonna be honest with you, there's only 3 things that make me hate this thing. I'm sorry, guys. This thing actually looks so ridiculous. Okay, first of all, it's a Kanto Pokemon. Number 2, it's Starmie. I don't understand why Starmie needs any more attention. And number 3, why does Starmie have knees? I'm sorry, guys. This is the worst Mega, like, not even close. Mega Sableye looks like a masterpiece next to this thing, but it's, like, so bad that it's funny, if you know what I mean. It looks like, this literally looks like something out of a Fang. Okay, guys, moving on. Mega Pyroar. Alright, guys, so I'm done laughing about Mega Starmie, but Mega Pyroar is just not as funny. It just looks really stupid, to be honest. The mane is taller now. You know, if the mane was actually wider instead of taller, I actually would like it a lot more. Now, I did find out that the yellow accents of the mane actually make up a Japanese symbol for blaze. Same with the base male form, it actually is a Japanese symbol for fire. Okay, that's fine, but it just doesn't look good, you know what I mean? It just does not pull off this look very well. Not to mention the female form looks the same. I mean, come on, you could have did at least something different to make them slightly different from each other. Mega Clefable. Let me repeat that, guys. Mega Clefable. May I ask why? Okay, but in all seriousness, let me go over this one as well. First of all, it's Clefable, a Pokemon that no one cares about, and 2, do you remember how annoying Clefable was in pretty much every Pokemon game? Game Freak, what were you thinking with this one? You wanted to make Clefable even more annoying? Because now it's going to be doubly bad to fight against it. Not to mention, the design is half-assed at best. Okay, cool, it has wings and a little beanie hat. Hey, if you wanted to give wings to a Pokemon, a new Mega Evolution, how about Mega Rapidash? That could be pretty cool. But just like with Mega Starmie, another Kanto Pokemon that just didn't need a Mega Evolution. And unlike Mega Starmie, I can't die of laughter at it. Mega Scolipede. It's about time Scolipede got some attention because he is one of the most underrated Pokemon in the entire series. Mostly referring to the Pokemon TCG, if you just go to tcgplayer.com, he has no holographics, only regular rares. Maybe now we can finally see a EX card of him in a future set. Okay, but in all seriousness, design-wise, it could have been better, but I do like this thing quite a bit. I kind of wish Scolipede turned into a bigger Millipede, instead of him just giving like the armored look like Hawlucha. But you know what? I still think Mega Scolipede is pretty cool. And bottom of the line, Mega Scolipede, at last. Mega Victory! Here we go again, guys. What the f*** is this thing? Okay, so Victory Bell is supposed to be an intimidating pitcher plant. What is this thing? The only intimidating thing about this thing is that it's 14 feet tall, but why is its mouth pitched shut? I understand it ate something really big, but, like, are you serious? Like, why does it look like this? Weepinbell looks more intimidating than this thing. And I'm not against Victory Bell getting a Mega, but why does it look like this? You could have made it at least look more ferocious. That's what Mega's supposed to be, or at least for the most part, make them more ferocious. I'm sorry guys, I'm dying of laughter again. I promise I'm going to try to keep it under control, but some of these just actually, I feel like Game Freak was just like, we're out of ideas, let's just add a bunch of fan designs and there we go, call it a day. Mega Excadrill. You know, this one looks pretty funny too, but there's something I kind of like about it. The fact that it's two giant hands and its head, when you put them together, it makes a giant drill, probably during certain attack animations. But I'm going to be honest with you, on its own, the way it looks in its idol, it doesn't look that good. It looks really goofy, and honestly, they just kind of went with Excadrill, big claws, and a really big head claw. It just looks kind of weird, guys. But Excadrill, it's a decent choice, but a lot more could have been done with it. Mega Eelektross. So Eelektross was another good choice, in my opinion, to get a Mega Evolution, and the design is passable to good. I do like it. I like how its arms turn into, I think they're like positive and negative ion cannons, which is honestly pretty cool, even though it doesn't look the most interesting. It's like the same story as Mega Scolipede, but again, Eelektross is just a really cool Pokemon, so I'm happy he got a Mega Evolution. Mega Dragonite. The epitome of mixed opinions. And in all honesty, I don't think it's that bad. Now, yes, Mega Dragonite could have been a lot better design-wise, but honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it. This is, like, kind of what I expected from a Mega Dragonite. It still has the cute design and gets bigger wings, even though they're on his ears, of all things. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. But I do need to compliment the shiny. Turning it into Dragonair and Dratini's blue coloration was honestly chef's kiss. Mega Malamar. This one is just really funny looking, I'm going to say. I do like how it has a rainbow brain. But overall, all I saw with this was Malamar, but is really skinny and gets much taller. Almost like it's been stretched or something. I will admit, though, it is still pretty funny, but I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Mega Dragalge. Like with Barbaracle, another unexpected choice for a Mega, but I'm not against it. This thing looks really intimidating, and it getting like longer strides of, I guess, hair as an example. Well, not really hair, but you get my point. Making it look more like seaweed or kelp looks really cool, and keeping like the dark purple coloration as well. Yeah, this one's pretty cool, like with Barbaracle. Mega Frostlass. This one's really tough to judge if you ask me, because I actually liked Mega Glalie for the TCG artwork it got in Breakthrough, but Mega Frostlass I don't think is as good. I mean, it's just a taller genie or something. It's not bad, but it's far from my favorite Mega Evolution. Mega Hawlucha. This is one of the best new Mega Evolutions that we got, and I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. Hawlucha already being a fan favorite really helped it here, and again, I think it deserved a Mega Evolution, making it look more like a Lucha Libre with like the armor or the outfit, whatever you want to call it. But overall, amazing decision by Game Freak, and overall has a really cool design. And once again, I'm going to compliment the shiny on this one because I think Hawlucha's already really good shiny works even better on the Mega Evolution. The only thing I would change though is if the outfit was a different color, but other than that, fantastic. Mega Scrafty.
We do not care.
I just don't see a point with this one. The only word I have with it is why. I mean, cool, it's emo, it has a hoodie on, but it's Scrafty. I mean, it's a Pokemon that honestly is just already forgotten as it is, and I don't know what's so special about it. People have been requesting Mega Flygon for so long, and then Game Freak gives us this. I don't think anyone asked for a Mega Scrafty, but there probably is some happy people there, but again, just another Pokemon that was really unnecessary. Mega Chandelure is a little bit over the top if you ask me, but this is exactly what I expected from a Mega Chandelure. Just becoming a double-tiered Chandelier. But you know what? I'm not against this thing in the slightest. What I really like, though, is the little brass accents on both of the tiers. Makes it look more like it's like aged or something. And overall just tunes into like the more like the old times with like brass, copper, instead of just being like the normal black color that it is. And also, once again, the shiny works really well with the colors too. I think the brass and the red and green flames complemented, it just works very well. Mega Phalanx. I used to hate this thing, but I more see it as a missed opportunity. This should have been a form of Phalanx instead of a Mega Evolution. What if instead of a Mega, it was like an EG / Sword and Shield form? Phalanx, normal stance, and battle stance. This is what this should have been. Because honestly, this as a Mega, I think is pretty underwhelming. It's not bad, but should have been just a different form of Phalanx. Mega Skarmory. Even more missed opportunities lie here, honestly. First of all, I wasn't really big on Skarmory. I just thought it was a Pokemon that was just kind of there. But you know what? I'm not against this Mega Evolution design. The gold really adds to it, though. The missed opportunity was the shiny. Not because of the way it looks. Listen, the silver looks really good, don't get me wrong. But imagine if the silver and the gold were swapped. The gold was the shiny and the silver was the normal form. Because, let's say you're hunting for a shiny Skarmory, and the Mega Evolution was that same gold, and it also had the green accents as well. I think, honestly, that would make hunting for a Skarmory much more worth it. If the silver one was the Mega, it'd be more in line, if you ask me. It's a decent Mega Evolution, but there was a lot of missed opportunity here. Mega Drampa. Not really my first choice for a Generation 7 Pokemon, but you know what? It's not that bad. I would have much preferred like Mega Golisopod, which could be coming out in the future, but I think Mega Drampa is still a decent Mega overall. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just your average, decent Mega Evolution. Mega Zygarde. I was not expecting Zygarde to get a Mega Evolution, and this thing is also really funny looking. But what I found out is I thought Zygarde gets smaller and most of its body is like this giant super weapon that it's holding, but I just realized that just Zygarde's body is the same size as his full complete form. So the cannon that he has on his head, or the whatever it is massive. I also saw its animation of how it attacks. It's like a giant death beam. It's really cool. The shiny is also really cool, but again, shiny Zygarde was just really cool to begin with. People have mixed opinions on Mega Zygarde, but overall, I actually think it's probably like in my top 5 to like top 7 favorites of the new generation. It looks pretty cool. Also, please add Mega Xerneas and Mega Yveltal to the DLC. That would be really awesome as well. Mega Chestnut. So now we have the Cantonian starters, Mega Evolutions, and Mega Chestnut is a good start. I don't have much to say about him. Just the design, I think, just makes sense. I really like the cape he has as well. That's really cool. Overall, not my favorite out of the 3, but honestly, they are all kind of close between them. But Mega Chestnut, pretty solid one. Mega Delphox. So basically what they did here is made it look more like a witch or a wizard, and honestly, I think they did pretty well with it. The stick turning into a broomstick, and also there are these little smaller sticks flying around its head. And also, Delphox gets a beard. I mean, I understand it's like the wizard's beard, and honestly, I'm not against it. I think this thing's pretty cool. Mega Greninja. Another Mega Evolution with very mixed opinions. Overall, I don't think it's that bad. Is it a little weird that it's upside down? Sure, but Greninja is upside down a lot with a lot of its things. I guess it's like an association or something. But if you actually look at it, it looks pretty cool. Maybe not as cool as Ash Greninja, but still a solid Mega overall. And finally, we have both Mega Raichu forms. I'm going to be honest with you guys, these ones are both pretty mid. There's really nothing to say about them. I actually thought these were Mega Pikachus, not Mega Raichus. But that's besides the point. The cool thing they have is that their ears and tail, they spell out X or Y, depending on which form you have. But honestly, I think people would have just preferred if Gorochu, which was Raichu's fake evolution, became a real thing. Because these honestly look like, again, they were out of ideas and they had to just kind of make something. Far from horrible, but they could have been way better. And they didn't really need to be behind the paywall DLC. So guys, I did forget about Eternal Floette. I forgot that was even a Mega Evolution. In all honesty, I think it's alright. But something just doesn't sit right with me with AZ's Floette getting a Mega Evolution. I kind of feel like the Pokemon is pretty special on its own. But again, I mean, it's not like it hurts the Pokemon in any way. It just, in my opinion, doesn't really feel right. And there we have it, guys. My opinion on the brand new Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm probably going to be making a part 2 to this video if we do get more Mega Evolutions for the DLC. And I'm also going to be making a new short video as well, if that happens as well. Once again, guys, if anyone is new here, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.